Hello, Mov. Okay. That's probably just my render, hopefully. Round and round it goes. There we go. We got video. Okay, then. I need to... Let's just turn that up a touch. There we go. Why can't I hear Mov? Let me just check something. There we go. Mov, are you there? I can't hear you. Da-da-da-da. No, nothing coming in there. On that channel. Okay. I'm very loud. I can adjust myself a little bit. There we go. Better? I still can't hear you. There we go. Even better though. As long as I wind it the right way. But I can't hear you at all. If you say something, that will help. Nope, nothing. Can't hear you on the stream either. I hear me coming through your stream. I hear your music, but not you. Your mic. Tells me it's not my end. At least I can tell you these things.
Testing. Okay.
Oh, darn it. Okay, I'll let you sort it. Why do we need the milk? Well, there's the question. Because I was using a lot of Sano. And one of the easiest way of getting Sano is to pipe milk into a void. Into the alchemical fluid furnace thing.
Okay.
Okay, so it was a cheap way of getting a lot of milk to make Sano.
Got it.
I mean, when one cow can fill 16 buckets, or 8 in this case, 8 buckets at once here, automatically is how it's set up.
Yeah, because there's no cooldown on milking them.
Why is that not connected? It's connected
By the way,
that
my
end.
stream is back up and I'm launching Regrowth.
Okay.
I am very frustrated by this because normally Windows deals with that just fine, but this time it decided to completely forget that I even have a headset.
Right, so there's been a few changes since you last on.
Okay.
So, the milk, the automatic milking you've already got.
Mm-hmm.
And I just reset that again, which is annoying me now. Need to do something about that, but we'll consider. I'll let you consider what you want to do about that. So yeah, the first one is that. Next, there's a I've added a couple of cables to export into another couple of the world anchors we have around.
Okay.
Chunk loading. So that annoys me. So I don't have to worry about it. Okay. And the final thing is what I've done here for Thorncraft research to make it easier. Slower, but easier.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll show you that in a moment. You no longer have to do the puzzles
Nice.
at all. You just give it resources. Like I say, it's slower is the only problem. And if you walk too close to it, you pick it up and it resets.
Nice.
Which I've just done 3 times this stream already when I'm talking to you.
Well, that works.
Anyway, so yeah, I'll explain how all this is, how these things are set up when you're on. We'll see if we can do something about the walking too close, because it's closer than you think. It's bigger area that it'll pick up from than the block space that the item's in. So
Got it. Okay, regrowth should be up soon.
oh, and you can help me do some math.
We have to do math. Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, I know actually the easy quote unquote way of how the math should be done.
Okay.
What I really need to do. I don't want to sit down and do that. So we can do it. We'll do it another way. But I want you to confirm this is in the right place. And if it is, I'm going to try and basically put a couple of hopper hooks around, but put a lever on them to and keep them turned off. Or put them on a redstone block or something, just to keep them turned off.
I'm currently frozen, so.
Yeah,
We
I
go.
see you. Hello, Muff. You walked through me.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
getting like 2 frames a second at the moment. Okay. Hi.
Okay, so that my milker.
Yep.
Okay. That's a minute. So what we got is there's some buckets already in there. What? Oh, okay. That's odd. Just how many buckets are in that drawer?
4?
5. I seem to have lost some buckets.
I don't have them. Oh, but I do have your blood orb. Hold on.
I did wonder where that gone. Throw it out.
Throw it out.
Too late. I went and cheated in another one because this Archmage Blood Orb is really hard and I really needed it. It's really hard to make and I didn't know where it was. I figured you might have it, was one thing.
Yeah, I was using the altar and I never put it back.
Yeah. Can you not do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick it in a chest next to it from here on out if I'm using the altar.
Yeah. Yours is in the table. I did actually use yours a bit for some crafting. So. Right, so we got 5, so we need another 11. Right, so Mov, what I do is I drop the bucket in, And if there's more than 8 buckets, the thing beats. It shouldn't. Ah, this is a problem when it doesn't. This is partly due to how we're piping in. Because it's got to be close to the center of the block space for the buckets. There it goes. So it milks them all, and then
Okay.
Hopbox picks them all up. So
Got
what it's
it.
doing is it's waiting for there to be at least 8 buckets, and then it milks 8 at a time.
Okay.
Okay. Right. That drawer can store 16. One more bucket, full bucket, gets stored, is in the tank, top of the tank, ready to be emptied.
Okay.
So when we put another tank near it, tank. I mean, we've got loads of these tanks and they're cheap to not make, so.
Yeah.
So we
Why
pump
not?
out the tank.
And
So that's
put
what I'm
it
saying
down.
is there should be 17 buckets in the system. Up and the buckets flow through. Now I want to speed up these pipe to the next level of pipes.
Okay.
But past that. So it just goes up and it drops it straight under and straight down out of the open crate there until there's 8.
And then when there's
So
8, it
this,
beats and then goes.
right, so this tally box is doing the counting. Now tally box usually counts to where the item to count is. So if I wanted to count on the ground, I could put the tally box right next to the cow, sort of thing.
Okay.
Facing the cow, like you do it like a hopper facing, and it emits redstone to the opposite side. So the tally box is reading up in this case because it's reading the comparator, the remote comparator, and the eye in the remote comparator is set to the block space that the cow stood in where the buckets are. So I can do it remotely.
Okay.
And then the hourglass is just to make it a pulse. This pulse is once every second while there's a signal.
Okay. Got it.
So I just get redstone pulses to beat the drum rather than to trigger it.
Cool.
Trigger the pulse mana spreader. Yeah, that's how that's working. Quite simple, really. Once I figured out, my hardest bit actually was how am I going to empty a bucket into a tank? Do I have a tank that can do it? And I realised the mechanism one could.
Yeah, something like the Ender IO one.
Yeah, where you can feed buckets into it, or have something that will unbottle, thermal expansions, fluid transfer machines, something like that, Anyway. So
And you take it over here and feed it into this guy.
not quite, because I'm changing the alchemical furnace. I got the wrong one. You need the alchemical boiler, that one. So I'm actually planning on building a second one of these. I'm actually planning on building a second one of these to do that.
Okay, awesome.
But I'm not worrying. I'm not worrying about that at the moment because I'm not using Sano so much at the moment.
I picked it up.
You reset it again. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Right.
You should just surround it in glass blocks and then just have to break the glass box when we want to give it something.
It's not going to be quite that simple. So, first things first. Right. All these bookcases around it are speeding it up.
Okay.
Take it anyway. Right. So yeah, it's a book of knowledge. So if you actually right click on the book of knowledge at the bottom, it'll have a Thumb-nomicon. Just keep far enough back. But also, if you're looking at the book of knowledge, and do you actually have revealing on your helmet?
Yes.
So you see the aspects above it. That's how many it needs to do the research. It needs to get all those down to 0.
Okay.
No, it doesn't use the different essentias. It always uses Cognito, which is what this jar's providing here.
Okay.
But over time, it will wind those down to 0. So that gives you some idea of how far it's got to go. And this one's a rather large one, and if we don't pick it up, it will do it now. But that's it. That's all I have to do. You can see it go out, and you can hear it do the writing. You're close enough to it.
Yeah.
Right, and you see, so it's already put one in the first one, whatever that is. I can't remember the tentacle one.
Okay, got it.
And now it's put one in Precantia, which is magic. So it's gone down by one. So when they all hit 0, now sometimes you don't see it become a scroll, but all the icons will disappear, so you know it's ready to pick up.
Okay.
But don't pick it up before then.
Yeah, definitely.
The other thing, so we'll start by this. There are still a load of research notes in here for you in your chest. Did you put these ones in the other chest as well, or as ones you couldn't do?
They were ones I could not do. Yes.
Right, so that might be because there's requisites in your Thaumonomicon that need to be probably hexagon ones. So, one of those that you've got there, actually, I don't know, I don't know if one of those was the abacus, was this little device. I don't know whether it's there or not, because I've stopped duplicating them, because I figured you can put your own research notes into that thing and slowly do them yourself.
Okay.
Because I kind of got annoyed of going through and generating enough aspects to duplicate them, when some of them for me to do a duplication has got to, I need 20, 30 of a particular compound aspect now to do duplications.
Jeez.
Because we're getting to some of the more advanced research, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're more expensive.
Makes sense.
Okay. Anyway, I've got my hand, it's abacus.
Okay.
And I right click on her, you probably won't see it, but it tells me some stuff.
It's like the old counting thing, right?
Yeah, an abacus was a thing for doing math. So it's telling me stabilize. So it puts in the chat.
Stabilizer, coordinate, axis, symmetrical partner.
Yeah. We want them all to have a symmetrical partner.
Okay.
Okay. I've been trying to work out what all these are and stuff. You see
The
that
pedestal at 5487,493 must not be more than 8 blocks horizontally from the matrix. You've got a pedestal that's too far out. I think that's the one all the way over there, isn't it?
Probably. So we're going to ignore that. It doesn't actually matter that it's more too far out. It just means it can't be used for the grafting. So who cares?
Okay, got it.
And it's probably the one that's being used to do under that book for the research.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because that's closer, but I know it's out of range. The range comes to about where I'm stood.
Yeah.
It's a circle, so.
And then that coordinate matches up, so it's definitely that one. Okay, so 60, 88, 442.
I know roughly what the items are, what a couple of these are, but it's working out the symmetrical positions, because, yeah. So 60, 88,
442. So this is 60.
Right.
Four 442 is all the way out here.
Right. What's your Y coordinate at the moment?
88.
So what's the problem that needs matching up? The Hopper Hawk, right?
Hopper Hawks are stabilizers?
Yes, a lot of Britannia stuff is, because Vasky was not just for Britannia. Vasky did the thaumaturgy mods, which were Vasky's first major mod is an expansion mod for Thorncraft.
Okay.
So Vasky programmed almost everything in Britannia to act as stabilizers and stuff in Thorncraft and such. So
Okay.
yes, the Hopper Hawk being a Britannia flower is now a floating Hopper Hawk's now a stabilizer. So I figured So I figured where I'm stood here is also. Oh. And this is also a stabilizer, but it doesn't seem to be working because, as you just said, it might be one too. It's probably one too low. Can you get me a marble block, please?
I have a drawer. Will that work? Or a piece of coal?
No. Oh, block of coal will work. Do we get less on the abacus now?
Yeah, that one's gone.
Yay! Right, so I did get the math right.
Okay, so
No,
70, 87, 429. 70,
well,
87, 429 is here. It's this guy. You have an extra candle here.
oh wait, yeah, that was when I was trying to. Yeah, ignore that one.
Okay, so
I was trying to
70,
stabilize as well.
442. That's this guy.
Which is another hopper hawk, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the hopper hawks in the fields around. I'm betting they're all. So it's that one, which is going to be the same place here. If I do. What's the Y coordinate?
88.
Okay, is it gone now?
It is. So 77, 87, 429. That's probably this guy. Yep.
Okay.
So this
Right.
row, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here? Or do we have to flip it
No.
that way too?
Yeah, we have to. It's rotation. It's a rotational symmetry, so it's this way.
Okay, got it.
4, 5, 6, 7. Here.
And
What's
there's
the
one
Y
beyond the
coordinate we
7.
need? Okay. What Y coordinate? Yeah, that's about right.
87.
Okay,
So you
so I
can just
just
set
need
it
to
on
put
the floor.
Yeah, I don't actually have a candle or anything at the moment. Let's see. What can I use as an infusion stabilizer? It's real cheap. Oh, there's a candle here. That'll do. Yeah, we'll just put a candle there.
And that
now
one's
we'll
gone.
probably go
77, 87, 439. That'll be this one probably. Yep.
probably.
So we're 2 from the corner, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 out and 2 from the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. It'll be here.
It'll be where. Okay, where the barley is. Okay. Height wise, no, it's going to be lower than that. It's going to be that block.
Yeah.
I think that will work. The only thing I'm worried about on this one is the golems getting to it.
Right.
Get stuck on it or something. Right, I need. Do I? I don't have any more tallow, do I? I do. Okay, we can make some more candles. Candles are relatively cheap and easy, so candle it is. I'll start research doing. Just be careful not to pick it up and reset it. Do I need more?
27, 4, 7, 5, 21.
Yeah, do we need more paper? Yeah, we need more
We
paper.
do. I'm just gonna make a drawer and a hopper.
No.
Any
Hopper
reason?
blocks the hopper blocks the golem.
Okay. What about
There is
a
a
mechanical pipe coming from underneath?
well, you mean the transporter part? Well, I got the mechanical in there at the moment. I'm planning once I set up the alchemical boiler separately. I'm sort of planning on doing sort of thing.
Okay.
So we can. But yeah, the reason we haven't is because currently How do we make these float again? That's how we make the skull ones. Oh, right, we put 3 with there. Okay. Right.
It's gone. It's just the pedestal now.
Okay, can I have my abacus back so I can have a look? Because I want to look at some other things. So it also tells you... And my stability booster is now 10, not 8.
Nice.
So we just stabilized the thing. Now, once we've actually put ingredients on before you actually use it, it tells you, it will actually tell us more information. I don't know how much, but according to the instructions, it tell you things like what the chance of it needing more aspects, which aspects they're likely to be,
Okay.
etc. When it what the actual chance of instability actually is. Okay, so
Got it.
that could be quite useful. We'll
Whoa,
see
what
how
is
run
this?
in a minute. What are you talking about? This? Where are you?
There's like a quarter sphere of golden fluid pipes in the crafting area.
Yeah, that's mine.
Why?
Okay. So last stream, I was trying very hard to make, so I could make that book thing, make what's called an auto oracle. And I finally learned how oracles work.
I saw
So I
you
kept
guys
trying it.
discussing that.
And so the solution to it is to have enough of the right aspect around. One thing about golden fluid pipes, or any Buildcraft fluid pipes, is their aspect is 1 order each. So if you
Okay.
actually look at them with a thermonomicon, they got 1 order on them. So if I
Okay.
need to get 100 ordo around where I'm doing this thing,
Just place
well,
100
that's
golden
one way.
fluid pipes.
That's one way of doing it. These were just ones we had in the system. I didn't make any more or anything, so.
I mean, it works.
Yeah. Yep, that's basic idea. It works.
Why aren't we using these flower pots?
Where's these? I don't know. We never used them. I imagine you. Yeah. Much the same way. Because that's garden containers, not flour. Or does it have to? Or do you have to use a trowel to put them in? I don't see anything there.
There's a cactus there.
I don't see a cactus there. I promise there's no cactus there.
Here, I'll relog and see if it goes away. There's definitely a cactus there.
Well, I did F3A and no change either.
Yeah, I see. You don't see a cactus there, but there's definitely a cactus there. Here, you place a cactus on this one.
You didn't see it?
No, I didn't. And I actually glitch when I touch it.
Yeah. Can you break this one? Or can't you see it at all now?
I can see it. Apparently you can only see ones that you have placed. That's interesting. Can you see a melon here?
Yes.
Okay, that's not actually part of the flower pot, so that works.
No. Try putting the melon seeds in there. The actual melons or melon seeds.
What about that?
I don't see a thing.
I have put a mystical flower in there.
Yeah. Don't see a thing.
Maybe that's why we're not using these ones?
Someone forgot to write the sync data for the MBT.
Ah, that's funny.
Okay. Okay. Now we know why we don't use those flower pots.
Yep.
They're bugged. No, we just didn't use them because we had no need to use them. I think. But, you know.
They look cool.
They look cool, but they were quest rewards, decorative, and we haven't focused on decorative stuff.
I'd like to.
I mean, so much. Well, yeah, we're not undecorative, are we?
I don't know.
But we're
I've never really
function.
liked the way this marble looks.
Okay, but well, it's light. It depends whether you like the light. But you could always use the textured marbles, the chisel and stuff. It's easy enough to replace some of that. Marble is
Sapling.
cheap. Marble is cheap, and it's better than cobblestone
Yeah.
or sand. You know, so it's not. I'm not totally unaesthetic with it.
Can you see this one?
But you notice these are different. What's this one? This.
What's different?
You mean he's... I don't know what's different. I see the plants in the
Yeah,
flower
like
belt.
these flower pots work, but the decorative other ones don't.
Oh, this one. Oh, I didn't
That's
see
the
this one. The
carpenter's one.
carpenter one.
Yeah.
Yeah, carpenter one does. The carpenter's one, you can probably...
You can make any block.
Yeah, so I could go...
Well, you need a carpenter's hammer to remove what's currently on there, unless you want to break it.
Well, that didn't work.
There. Or I can just color it. That's cool.
Okay. Alright, let's...
I'm stuck. By the way, I've lost my ability to double jump at some point. Like, jump up 2 blocks. I can no longer do that, and I don't know why. I can't remember what actually granted me that ability.
Right, do you have your Sojourner sash on?
Yes.
Do you have a mana ring on?
No. I have a greater band of aura.
But no greater band of mana or no band of mana.
Right.
You need some mana.
Well,
You
yeah, and my armor's taking a ton of damage.
Yes, because your armor also repairs with mana.
What happened to it, though?
I don't know what you did with your mana ring.
I never took it off.
Do I need to make you a new one, then?
I'm looking. Ring of magnetization. Greater ring of magnetization. No. Hold on, I'm making one.
Well, I'd make it the greater one.
Yep,
which
done.
would require you to do a...
I told you I was making pterodactyl.
Yeah.
So we have like 15 or something in the system?
Just take it back off.
Mm-hmm.
Just stand near this one while you're near this mana pool.
Oh, okay.
It fills up, so you can just stick it in. You don't need to put it in the mana pool, it just fills up around you.
Now I can double jump again. Awesome, and my armor's getting repaired. Cool. And my Terra Shatter, it was almost broken too. I had like 12 durability left on it. I was sitting here trying to figure out what the heck was going on. Why my unbreakable things were now breaking? It's because I didn't have any mana.
They're unbreakable because of mana. It's a miracle thing. That's
I don't know what happened to it though.
You probably never had to worry about refilling mana because when you were wearing it, because this was constantly filling you up whenever you were close enough.
Right. I actually know when specifically I lost the ability to double jump. You remember how I made that portable hole? I died in the bottom of one of those pits.
Right.
It broke my grave and all of this stuff came floating up to the surface. I'm assuming...
You didn't pick up the ring for some reason.
Yeah, I looked all around to make sure I didn't leave any items behind, particularly once I realized I couldn't double jump. Couldn't find anything.
The ring may not have gone straight up. Might have been some other items you missed as well on that front.
Yeah. Reasons not to mess with portable holes like that.
Yeah. Oh, it's 17 of one and 9 of another now. In the research.
I almost picked it up.
Right. So you notice the chickens are gone. I did die. So I lost all my
Nice.
soul corruption. Anyway. That's annoying.
Well, at least we don't have to worry about placing hopperhawks everywhere now.
Well, no, because I now need to build my soul corruption back up.
Which means I have to die.
No. I'm not. That only gave me 2, by the way.
Oh, jeez.
Now, it may give me more if the more LP you have. I don't know.
Oh, kind of makes sense.
But I need a good way of getting a lot, and I'm not sure that is. However, activating this ritual, it takes 50,000 LP at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, how much LP did I steal from you?
I think I had like 2 or 3, like 20 or 30k.
No, it was more than that.
I don't remember
I
them.
know it was a bit more than that. I've changed this also a little bit. It's back to more self-sacrifice. So I
Okay.
can fill it up quicker.
Well, I currently have 783k because I lost. Oh yeah, I did lose another thing. I deleted my sigil of holding with that void frame.
Okay.
So that's what I was crafting. I made another air sigil and a divination sigil for myself.
Okay.
So I'm no longer using your blood to get around.
No, there's that. You are when you use the teleporters now.
Right.
There's a bound to my orbs. I think, other than that new one, does that new one go back to the...
Come check it out.
I haven't actually gone through it yet, that's all.
I'm just building like a little area. Just kind of like using up my own resources to get up. Not too far with it though. Hi, go away.
Where's... What was I looking for? I was looking for something. Oh, my... Where's my sigil of holding? On that night?
Don't tell me you lost yours too.
I probably put it down somewhere. It might be in one of the chests at the top or something. So this center chest was my chest, by the way. This double in the center.
Ah, got it.
You put all your... That's why I was asking about all the scrolls.
I did go back through and I was able to complete some more of them.
Yeah, Okay, so there's a couple I don't think... Wait. Okay, you might be able to... So, give me a moment. Let me grab a Thormonomicon. We'll be looking at a Thormonomicon. We'll just right click that. So, Golomancy. Yeah, if you go to the Golomancy tab in your Thormonomicon,
Mm-hmm.
you got the Golomancer's bow on the top right, and then you got all the upgrades for the golems.
Yep.
Right, you need to click all 6 of those, and then you'll be able to get the use the advanced golem scroll. Okay, so that's one.
Yep.
Do you want to tell me what another scroll is? What's in there?
Supply and demand, special delivery.
Ask the Golemic Taskmaster. Okay, that's Gadomancy, I think. No, not Gadomancy. Automagy then. Oh, yeah, it's Automagy. Right. Do you have Crystalline Brain there already?
In Automagy?
Yeah.
Where would it be? Nope, I see it. Yes, I have it.
It's already all researched. You should be able to.
Okay, so there were
Golem
two. There were three that I could click on: Ruined Obsidian Light, Ruined Obsidian Crystal, and Siren's Lure. Then there are two left: Ruined Obsidian Soul and Ruined Obsidian.
It's not those ones.
Polarity.
Oh, supply and demand's down there. Okay. Do you have Melding Mirror? That's bottom right.
Yes.
Is it? It's completed.
Mm-hmm.
Complete Dispersing Mirror.
I don't see that anywhere.
Okay. Do you have the Inventarium the other way? Keep going up, sort of thing. Maybe you need Enchanted Paper as well. That's the other one.
Yeah, I don't have that open. I need more aspects though. I'm missing the magic one.
Or Enchanted Paper.
Mm-hmm.
Missing Precantia. Well, you should be able to make some in the research table. I still have to make it for myself for that sort of stuff. And you can grab some knowledge fragments now. Oh, the scroll's done, by the way, on the research. So I get the Collar of Pain. Research complete. And now that one
Okay, so I unlocked Enchanted Paper. Now I have Financial Maw, Golem's Workbench.
Finical Mile and Gunsway. Wait, you don't have tally box going up.
I've just completed that. Tally box and tally
Now
box lenses.
Right. So if you go back to your thing, I think there's one called Inventarium in the one of the scrolls.
Yep.
In the
Was able to get that one.
And now you can get supply and demand.
Nope.
Oh wait, no. There somewhere. You might want to click off Condensed Archives and Scrivener's Oculus, but
I got Condensed Archives. I'm missing. What is this? Vacuos.
yeah. Oh well, I use my auto clicker to get through get a load of the aspects quickly. So I don't have to go back so often. That's cool. Ooh. Oh, that was cheaper on the research. Okay, so what other ones? So you still haven't managed to get supply and demand. Any other
Nope.
scrolls you got there?
I've cycled through them. I wasn't able to get any of the other ones.
What are the other ones?
Golemic Inhibitor, Crucible of Souls, Essential Locusts, and Think Tank.
Okay, so Didn't know the crystal souls was there, but
Your
fine.
hunger cannot be satisfied with normal food.
Yep. Warp effects, well done. The food we're using, it sort of bypasses that. You get a hunger debuff for a while, but that's about it. There we go. Ah! Right. You did the crystalline brain, but... Okay. Okay, so the golemic inhibitor is that way. Right. Oops. Don't know. Do you have your... I need to make one more crystalline brain, but... Do you have your thing on you? Your thermometer?
Yes.
Scan all the brains in the large chest.
Okay, I've scanned them.
Right. You might be able to get the golemic inhibitor one now. You might not. It might be the because we're missing a brain. Okay. It's fine. I'm about to make another crystalline brain.
I am starving again. Awesome.
Yeah, that one, as I say, you get this hunger debuff, so just take care of your starvation, you'll be fine. Oh. Let's take that off, because that uses a lot of mana. Yes. One crystalline brain to scan in now.
Got it.
That allow you to get the inhibitor now?
Nope.
Is it showing up in your Thermonomicon?
Where would it be?
Give me a moment. Let me refresh your stream because Mitts are being funny. It's around the crystalline brain in...
We've got this,
Mixer,
this,
please.
and these. But they're all, like, jumbled.
Okay. Okay, it's there, but it needs something else. It needs something from the Golem page, probably, then. Same with the Essentia Locus. Probably needs something from another page. Okay, go to the Golemancy page on the left. Is there anything you're missing? Anywhere? Yes. So you got the Golem Fetter. That'll be that. I'm betting you.
Got it.
V-Reader. Get the V-Reader as well. So, back in your Thermonomicon on that page you were on.
Okay, I need more aspects.
With the V-Reader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Get those aspects then. So on and so forth. This is not the most fun stream, but you know, it's important to get all the research in. Right, I will get you the Golem workbench because we can duplicate that. That's the problem, is how much of this stuff it takes. Can you duplicate the scroll that's in the table once or not?
Could you hand me an ink sac?
You got paper on you then?
Yes.
Okay.
Where is Beast?
There
There it is.
top row. One in on the left. Yeah, that one's an awkward one. I don't know what you're missing is the thing.
I've got everything but this last one, and I'm trying to find it.
What's the last one?
It's ghost symbol.
Okay, that is the second row down, near the right hand side. It's about 3 in from the right. You give go all the way along.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Ah, found it.
there you go.
It was like completely grayed out.
Yeah, because you don't have any. You know you can shift click on them. You don't have to put them under the bottom bit.
What do you mean?
If you shift click,
Mm-hmm.
should. Yeah, it creates them in place. Okay.
Oh,
Every
got
time you
it.
shift. Right? See,
No, I
you
had
just need
no
to.
idea. I was always looking for the individual components.
Yeah. Once you've got the advanced, you can just use the shift click. So
Okay, got it.
that's what I'm saying is I use an auto. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I had no idea I could do that. I was just looking up the subcomponents each time.
You only needed to make one, right? You only need to duplicate it once, not twice, by the way.
I only duplicated it once.
So you use the scroll.
No.
Oh, it's going in the hopper.
There we go.
Use it. There you go. Now you should be able. That was the golem. Yeah, that was just me. That one can go for Heeg. There are basically a couple of scrolls that when I was still duplicating, I haven't done. So, can you go to the right hand side on that?
On what?
On that page you were just on,
Mm-hmm.
right hand side. Right. Yeah, go down. Down. I wanted to see bottom right. Okay. Okay, go to. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I'm just getting which page we need to look at. Probably Artiface. Yeah. So if you go on the Artiface tab.
Let's see. There we are.
Right. That mirror down. Down.
Mm-hmm.
There. That mirror and the other mirror. You need more humanness by lots of things.
Okay, got
Right.
it.
Okay, now if you go back to the auto magic tab, back to that bottom right, there's going to be a dispersing mirror. No, okay, it's still not there. What are we missing? Oh, we need void metal. What scrolls do you still have on you?
Think tank, supply and demand, crucible of souls.
Okay, thaumaturgy tab, which is second one up on the right hand side of your Thaumanomicon. Sorry, Thaumic Esoteric. No, Thaumic Esoteric. There we go. Right hand side is one up from the bottom. Right hand side, you want? On that, yeah. And there's one called brain sanitization. Right. There it is. Now you can get a think tank.
Cool.
Right, Crucible of Souls. That's I think.
I got Crucible of Souls. Apparently I needed the think tank for that one. So now it's just supply and demand.
Right. So that's... How do we unlock? I know it's between Inventarium and that Mountain Mirror. There's a path. There's the Mountain Mirror.
Mm-hmm.
Go up. So up. That one on the right hand side. That's it. We need to scan something or do something. Was there an order brain? Did you scan order brain in this chest? Yes, you did. Did I actually create an inventorium and never use it? I don't think so.
I have apparently not scanned the shards or tallow.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's our balance shard specifically. I'm trying to work out how to... That's the last scroll you don't have access to, isn't it?
Yep.
At the moment. Did you take my scroll?
What scroll?
The one that was doing research.
Yes I did.
It was almost done. Can you stop jumping around there?
Can I remove this? Because it literally makes it impossible to come from this side past it. There. It's about as broken as it gets, but you can actually walk by this thing without picking it up now.
Well, I can, because I can go this way.
Well, like, my issue was, if I ended up here, I either had to walk all the way back down this way and come back up, or if I walked by this, I would always pick it up.
Do it all again. Okay. Where this was. I was trying to work out what the inventorium depends on. Okay. Yeah, magic mirrors. Do you have the Golem linking valve and the Amiat stone from Automagi?
Golem linking bell.
Up.
This? No.
And the Amiat stone, which is also up there. Just an idea. I mean, basically, just get any of the hexagons done. Generally a good idea. I still have a few hexagons, but I do regularly go through and fill in as many as I can at any time.
Okay, got it. There's the Golem
Did that
linking
give you
bell.
the... Did that open up the Inventarium one? Not the supply and demand, sorry.
Yes, it did. And now I have the dispersing mirror.
Yeah. Okay, so that's all the things. Also, that's all the ones that I've got notes for that duplicated. We can duplicate one more note here. So that's for the book. Actually, I just right click on it. There's a book of knowledge one there, which is Gadomancy. That's this thing that is doing the research that you keep resetting on me.
I can reset it again if you'd like.
No, I don't want it reset.
I have been feeding it with paper though, so there's that.
So have I. Every time you reset it, we start over.
You can't expect me to do something right, Ewan. It just doesn't work like that.
Obviously.
Okay, so now that we've got that sorted out, and we have about 40-50 minutes left, what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? Wow. I'm basically trying to get as much of the Thorncraft research complete. That's my main goal at the moment, just to build it out.
Okay.
However, I've also been believing myself to get as much LP as I can regularly.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. So one thing is, if you put a sheep near here as well, we can actually have this shearing sheep as well. By the way.
I'm just gonna make a spawn egg.
Okay.
Just place it there. I think that's gonna be easier than leading it.
Okay. You need to set up a drawer and stuff, but hey.
No, we'll just have it all sit on the ground.
Okay.
Cause more lag, why not?
Lots of entities. Yeah. Wonderful.
I like how you ended up putting 400 eggs in here.
Sounds about right.
There are 492
there's a draw of
eggs.
5,500 here.
Right, but that was automatically handled. Like, you literally hand picked those up from those chickens.
Not really. I was just... the chickens get so close to me, I was just picking them up just being AFK. So I'll just come here, right click, and just double click. Shift double click. And
so what, we moved all the way back to, what was it, like 1.3 where hoppers didn't exist?
Pretty much.
Where do we have Livingstone? Are we out?
There might be some in the system. There might be some in the drawers.
We have Livingstone in the system. Awesome.
Yeah. So if we're going to do that, I recommend doing that and then doing that. Now there's a hole for the sheep to go in.
Okay, awesome. He's in there.
So
what do I need to do here?
Right. Well, he will just drop the next time that thing. Anytime. Right. So I don't know. Do you know of a way of detecting if a sheep is fully ready to be done?
Generally, in vanilla, we just detect the grass. Because he's not actually going to regrow his wool in there. He needs to have grass underneath him.
You tell me this now. I'm not sure about that, but okay.
That's how it works in vanilla. So the sheep will only regrow their wool if there's grass underneath them.
Okay. We can.
So, like, I have an automatic sheep farm on Capecraft, and the way I detect to shear them again is I just shear them as soon as they eat the grass.
Get my wand. No, not warden. I want equal trade.
So then I would be able to detect the block update with the grass and then send that to a signal to something that does shears.
Well, the drum does shears.
Okay.
So all we need to do is trigger the drum. Okay.
So we just need to have a block update detector on the grass that'll trigger the drum.
Right. So you say this, but remember this is 1.7.10, so...
Yeah, there's no observers. So is there a modded way to detect when the grass is grown? It needs to turn into grass and then back to dirt, and then the sheep will have wool on it.
Right, so... And don't we need more grass around it so it spreads?
Yes. Probably the best way to do it here is to remove that layer of marble and put grass underneath it. Like this.
Or just put it on...
Well, no, because it'll grow up, and you want to have as much grass around it as you can. The more grass, the faster it'll grow. So if we put it at this level, then the grass will grow up to that block.
Yeah, but then it'll look ugly. We're gonna have this hole in the ground.
No, hold on.
Well, if you put a block above it, the grass, it's going to turn to dirt, doesn't it?
Right, so it'll just be like this little indentation, and then you cover that with the elf glass.
Yeah, but we now got our ugly hole in the ground.
There's no better way to do this unless you want to have the grass at this level, in which case it's going to be an outcropping from the ground.
Okay.
You need to have it within this 3x3 around a block of grass.
Also, it makes my ugly where my redstone goes. So, my little hole for the redstone. Anyway, so okay, so see, creating a drum works, and he drops all his wool, and we need. So you probably want to put another drawer here for the wool to pick up. It's in range of this hopper hock, so.
Drawer.
Is it single drawer? You want a void upgrade on it. Any other upgrades you want.
Let's just use this one. I feel like these were a mistake, but we're just going to go ahead and use it.
Oh, the great wood ones. Okay.
Yeah.
I have nothing against them.
They've just been sitting in the system, so.
Yeah.
Now, how would you detect the grass growing?
Right, so this is the last thing. So, auto magic is probably our best bet. In fact, tally box might be able to do it. Let me just check the tally box lenses because it depends on what lens you put in it. So, auto magic. Auto magic's really got some nice things. Well, I've got wireless redstone with auto magic now as well. So, if we look at the tally box, items that may be dropped by the targeted block. Both standard results and those possible using tool with silk touch enchant are considered. So what we can actually do is I can set up a yield lens that will only trigger if the block can detect if the block is currently grass.
But we need to detect if it's grass and then dirt.
Well, no. we can detect when it grows into grass again, right?
Right, but that doesn't mean the sheep is going to immediately eat it.
No. I'm saying from the sheep hasn't sheared yet.
Mm-hmm.
The sheep eats the dirt.
It eats grass. Turns it
It
into
eats the
dirt.
grass. It's now dirt.
Mm-hmm.
So it now won't drop anything. Right?
No.
Right.
So sheep is unsheared, sitting on dirt. Grass or dirt
Yes.
turns into grass.
Right.
Sheep then
So
eats the grass, turns it into dirt.
right. So now the sheep has eaten the grass. If we shear at that point,
That would be at the stage where it's turning into dirt, not where it's turning into grass.
no, when it turns back into grass, why can't we shear at that point? Marv,
It's actually
I
finished.
saw that. Okay,
It is
I get
100%
nothing in
finished.
nutrition. I want to see how different this is to the. This works the way I remember it doing. It's not useful to me, but we'll try.
We could, but you'd be waiting there with... I mean, I guess it would be the same speed either way, because you're still dependent on the speed of the grass. But it's also possible that the sheep immediately eats the grass when it grows back and turns it right back into dirt, even if it has wool on it.
Right.
So if you're doing it when it turns into grass, you could be missing a whole step where it could have eaten the grass and gotten wool again. So you should do it where it turns into dirt, because that means it's been eaten, and the sheep currently has wool, rather than doing it when there's grass, assuming that the sheep has wool.
Well, no, because well, if the sheep has eaten and it's
Mm-hmm.
turned to dirt and then it turns back into grass, the sheep still has wool from the last time.
I get that, but there is a chance that is very high that as soon as it turns into grass, the sheep eats it.
Right.
And now you have wool again. But if it eats it before you have sheared it, then now you've wasted a whole step. Because now it's got wool on it and it's eaten grass and it still has wool on it.
Question: is it actually in that same tick? And will the thing trigger
It
before
does happen like that.
If
Because
it's in the same tick,
yes,
all we need. Does the tallybots trigger before? Do you know if tallybots is triggered before? Or whether it will see that block for part of that tick? So all it needs to do is see it to be grass for part of that tick for the tallybots to emit a redstone signal.
Right.
For that tick. It doesn't matter if it's only for a
Why
fraction
do
of
it
a
off
tick.
of grass if you can still do it off of dirt and get a 100% guarantee?
Because the way the tallybots works is I can put a yield lens in there, right? And what the yield lens does is it allows me to whitelist what the block can currently drop.
Okay.
All the possibilities it can currently drop. So, when it's dirt, what is the blocks it can currently drop?
Okay, I see what you're saying. But then when it's
When it's
grass,
grass, what are the blocks it can currently drop? So I can look for, it can currently drop a grass block as the trigger.
The issue is that, like I said, you're going to end up with instances where the sheep will double eat the grass.
I'm not sure you will.
I can promise that it's something I've run into. Because the sheep will check like every random interval, and then if it happens to line up with when it's turning into grass, then it'll eat it as soon as it comes back.
It'll be a random tick check. Yes, it'll be a random tick check. The tallybots checks every single tick.
Right, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the sheep checks at a random time frame if there's grass below it. If there's grass below it, it will eat it. If that happens to coincide with when the grass grows back,
it's going to be on a tick, right?
But you're still going
to... We don't know which check.
You're still going to waste that second eating of the grass because you're not going to get 2 shears out of that. You're going to get 1.
No, because he's going to be waiting. He'll be wool again, ready for the next round. Surely.
No, because he'll get it as soon as the grass comes back. He can start eating the dirt, and then just won't get wool from it. If during that time that he's eating the dirt, it turns into grass, he will get wool from it.
I'm just looking at what the tally box allows. The tally box allows this, so I mean we might as well try it. Surely, I mean it's not going to be hard.
Yeah, if we don't have the possibility to check for dirt, then yes, that's how you would do it. But
Ambane
you
is
should be
loose
checking for when it turns
items.
into dirt rather than for when it turns into grass, simply from the order that each thing happens.
The yield lens is the way to check for a specific block.
Hmm.
The other thing is I could blacklist that it can currently drop. I might be able to blacklist that it can currently drop grass rather than whitelist. That might work. I don't know. I've never used that tally lens, so let's make a tally box and a tally lens and see what happens. I've got another remote comparator and stuff that we can use. Do you want to take the crystalline eye out of the chest that's currently behind me?
The what?
I'm up by the research. That chest right in front of you. That. Turn around. That.
This?
Yep. There should be a crystalline eye and a remote comparator in there.
Yep.
Right. Right click the crystalline eye on the ground below the sheep, please. So we can remote it again.
Done?
Right. Let me just grab some. I need to make some more bloody scrivener's tools.
My vision is blurry.
Oh, that's a fun warp one. I haven't had that one for a while.
It's not going away, oh no! This is gonna be fun. Okay.
Let's go for the.
Oh yay, we're fixed.
Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Right. So. So, Tallybox is easy. Tallybox lens, slightly harder. So, okay. Bum, 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 bum. Last pay. Why are you hitting me?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
It's like I jumped down, it's like, oh, perfect.
Good to know.
Also, I managed to place this block of titanium over here, and I have no ability to mine it.
Really?
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you. Hmm.
Da-da-da-da. That's one Tallybox lens clear. Alright. And bar we won't yield. Can you put the right jars on for the alchemical construct, please?
What am I doing?
Can you put the right jars below the alchemical construct for it to
What are we making?
Tallybox lens? It's already, the recipe's already in there.
Ah.
Just that's for the yield lens. It's the recipe we need. Okay. Glass. And I need a red. That'll give me the tally box itself. What am I missing? Tally. Oh, of course. Oh wait, there's some in the chest though, I think. I'll use that. You've not found them yet.
And
I
the last
found
one. There we are.
You can leave the others up if you're in 2 slots, by the way. But anyway, I've got it.
When I mined them, I didn't realize which ones I needed.
Okay. So, grab one of those.
Have you
Grab
ever
some of
realized that
those.
Steve is 6'6" with arms that are 9 inches thick? What do you
I'm
think
not
about
sure
that?
that's true. I'm not sure that's true.
I don't know. His arms are like a quarter of a block, which is supposed to be a meter.
Right, so if I put a red crystal. I don't have my wand. Really don't have room for a wand either. Right, so if I do this, so I've got another. Marv, can you get out of the way? That's the one I wanted there, thank you very much. Right. Put the remote comparator on top. Now reorientate itself. Okay. So now all I need to do is put in the whitelist or blacklist. So that and an ink sac should do it. Can you pass me one of those ink sacs back, please?
Yes.
One blacklist. So you're saying if we blacklist the grass block, so it's only does it on dirt.
Hmm.
Do you have the grass block on you?
Yes, I do have a grass block on me.
Can I have it, please? I'm putting
Here
the
you are.
blacklist. Right. I and now.
If that's an issue, it's constantly sending a signal.
Well, no, I expect it to. I'm just thinking about how to modify this to deal with that. What I could do is I could set up a second hourglass, by the way.
Hmm.
What I can do. Come down here. Did you go and get me an hourglass out that chest up the top as well?
On my way. Behind you.
If I do that... Wait.
Hmm?
Oh, it's your pick. Is it your pick that's making that noise?
Yes.
It's annoying. Right, so if I configure this to pulse 1 second. Because I want to sim this one. Why is that set to 5 seconds? Which is the one? 1 pulse standard flip. There you go.
Okay.
So it's only set to pulse once. Yes, it stays on. It'll go off when it hits grass, and then it'll pulse again the next time round.
Cool.
Let's just check it. That's what I reckon it will do. And it'll milk any spare buckets if there are any on the cow. So this also is quite useful for making sure the cow isn't a problem.
Because you were losing buckets because they weren't all getting sent out.
It's more they've not been picked. It's probably because it's probably something to do with the unloading as well. Because I'm not sure whether this chunk is probably loaded actually. Don't know.
Yeah, this is right next to the line that we run.
Underneath, yeah.
Yeah.
Go down to the other end. Yeah, not sure on that. I don't know if I feed in this way, it will go right the way through. It might do. Let's see. Because that would be neater if it does. This will allow me to check the pulsing even if it doesn't actually share it. Right, so the other thing is a way to get the grass back faster.
Mm-hmm.
And I've actually got some new ways of doing that.
Well, a dispenser and a pasture seed would work, right?
I suppose. But pasture seeds aren't that cheap to make.
I mean, it's grass and a bit of mana.
Yeah, but it's not that cheap. It's about the same amount of mana that the drums are using.
Okay.
But there you go, we've done it. Now we've got to wait for them to. So the redstone's gone off. Next time he eats, it'll pulse. So the only question now I have is whether the pulse will go through this hourglass or whether I do have to go around. I'm breaking it around at the moment. If it goes through the hourglass, it'll look nicer.
Come on, guy. There's grass below you. So what's up with some of these items when they're being displayed? Displaying 2 of them.
Not for me.
Well, it's like this
mate.
one and this one. I'll get 2 of them from certain angles. Like if I'm standing all the way back here, I get 2.
I assume you have fast open GL turned on.
Maybe? I have advanced, yeah.
And VBOs?
I don't see it.
Oh wait, VBOs no, when 1.8 VBO rendering was added. My map's up for my anisotropics off. Myself, I have particles all.
There he goes.
And brightness MIDI. It didn't go through and pulse, no, did it?
No.
That's annoying. Not a problem because we have a.
Was to keep you from moving the hourglass up by 1 block. Powering it from below like it is here. And then...
Nothing fundamentally, it's just more more redstone stuff to deal with.
Ah.
And I still can't get the redstone to go through the block, so.
Oh, that's true. I mean, you
this
could
block
use a
space
vanilla
blocking.
repeater.
Yeah, but that's boring. What I might be able to do is with the wireless. We've got some wireless redstone stuff in Automagy. While it's not all unlocked for you, it is for me because I wouldn't put the thing in there. So I need to go get some more paper and put it in the thing. What is the time? Okay. What time did you schedule it to end for?
In about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Because you said you ran for about 2 hours.
1.5 to 2, yeah. Depends on. But with everything we had at the beginning. That's part of why we slowed down. That and the fact you kept taking my research album.
Yep. Almost done. 12/19/51.
Well, no,
I think
it's
we're
a
out of
different
paper.
one, this one.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, we are. I'm just putting paper in.
I beat you to it.
Oh, yeah. Well, sort of. I managed to get one piece in.
I did not have a full stack, so.
No. I did. And some.
Okay, it's ready
I
for
have
more.
some. Well, no, I don't want to put more in because I don't. If I put more in, once this thing is full, it just starts going to the void jar. And it also wastes some of the coal. So there's no point me putting more in at the moment. Oh, that's doorbell.
Okay. Do you just want to keep stuff in that purple bar?
No, I want to actually check the jars. If I'm not doing research, I don't want to put any in there. So if this is empty,
Mm-hmm.
right, the purple bar's empty, all the alembics are empty, and the jar's not reading, it's reading at least 8 less than 64, you put 8 bits of paper in there.
Okay.
Basically. If it's 16 less, you stick 16 bits of paper in there. I'm doing it in 8, so I don't waste the coal as well. That's why I want to put a full stack in, ideally.
Got it.
Okay.
Cool.
I will leave this one to run. This one's got a long way to go. That's a more expensive one than the last one. But yeah, you can do your research in there and get more and more scrolls that way as well, rather than duplicating them all.
Okay. Probably be cheaper overall too. Just paper.
Yeah. No, I did figure out by doing this that our paper. So a couple of things. One, we might actually want to increase our paper production when doing this.
Okay.
It was a little slow with just the one field down there. The other thing I noticed was sorry, sugarcane production down there.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing I noticed with this was the drawer that was storing the sugarcane in did not have. It actually had 2 void upgrades and 4 emerald rather than 5 emerald, so it wasn't able to store as much. So I want
On
to fix
that
that.
note, I keep finding that drawers are still disconnecting.
I'm finding sometimes, but it seems to be a lot rarer.
Yeah, it's a lot rarer, but it's still happening. And once it starts happening, if you
Yeah.
keep trying to craft, it'll just keep happening.
What I'm thinking is, I've started upgrading this up for the elite energy cube, but we do need to get this up to the next energy cube, really.
I also ran an elite universal cable over to the smelter.
I'm not sure that was a good idea, because so that's the other thing, is get energy and upgrades as in all those.
Yeah,
Max
I
energy
need to make
upgrades.
energy upgrades, and I was working on it, but it requires you to do lens crafting with Botania.
Yeah. Which you can automate, by the way.
Yeah, I know you can automate it. It's just not something I've ever done. So, and it worked.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yep. So slowly we'll get even more wool. I'm
Oh,
not sure
blurry
we need
vision
as
again.
much wool as we're making now. What
Yeah,
was that?
because we're making wool here. We're making wool down there. I don't think we need this much wool. Oh, and over here. Like, this is making wool.
Yeah, a little bit because it kills the sheep now and
Mm-hmm.
This making wool was an accident, by the way.
Well, it's not an accident. Like, you get it from killing sheep, so...
Well, yeah, but I wasn't trying to have sheep in the pit and the golem being able to get to them and kill them.
Ah,
Then the
true.
golem kept getting stuck. The golem will open gates and go into the other pen.
Okay, got it.
So I had him going round into the other pen and stuff. It was like, okay. I could set up a load of rules here to require you to stay in this bounds, but
Did you see that I
not
moved
done
the
a
fence a
fence, kill
little bit away
everything.
from the wither cage, too?
Is it enough to actually protect them then?
I think so.
Or not quite?
I haven't managed to kill any yet, so... And I killed enough withers
Oh,
to get
that's
myself
enough
full on
progress.
hearts.
Oh, so you're more full than me, is what you said.
I've got all yellow.
You're more full than me.
Yep.
Than me.
My next step, which I may do off stream, is I
I
want
need
to make the
7.
green heart canisters, but I don't know how to get Gaia spirits. I think it's killing the Gaia Guardian, which we haven't done yet.
Yes.
So we need to get 18 of those.
Do I actually have enough in there for 7? No.
And to make the
Oh,
green
do I have enough for
hearts
3?
is 4 terrasteel around a yellow heart.
Yes.
So we need 4 times 19 terrasteel, which is a lot of mana.
Yeah. Why did that?
I did say that I had it set up to autocraft the heart canisters, by the way.
Yes, and I just crafted a load.
Awesome.
But I can't. It's only let me put 1 in.
Huh.
Oh wait, if I do it via yeah, I forgot about that. Depends on which interface I use. There we go. So I need 4 more, so
You need 4 more yellow hearts then.
no, I need 8 more yellow hearts because I'll need to be able to break them down for the red heart canister.
Oh, yeah. Which we'll also have
twice
to
as
do
many.
for the green ones. Oh, geez.
Which means you now need
You need to kill
3 for each.
28 withers for all of us. Or no.
I make it 30.
At that point, we might want to consider just automating withers.
30. I make it 34. Right. So what was that? I needed 8 more withers, didn't I?
Yes.
That's 8 times 3, 8 times 4. That's 32 soul sand and 24. Right, so yes, I don't know how to automate. I haven't figured out automating placement, block placement yet, in a way that's not going to get blown up by the wither. Bearing in mind you can't ward tile entities, most block places are going to be a tile entity.
Can you place blocks from a distance?
There might be a way, I'm just not sure.
You can build a wither flat. Was there not a flower that could place blocks that it was next to on top of other blocks?
Yes, but okay.
So you can build a wither flat on the ground and put the skulls in front of it.
That works?
Here, I'll show you.
Give me a... Oh, I'll test it after this wither. I know what you're saying. No.
It's how it's commonly automated in vanilla and how you end up trapping the wither underneath bedrock.
Okay, I've never done it with these methods because...
Modded.
Alright.
So in vanilla, what you end up doing is you make a piston reel that will push the soul sand in like that, then push soul sand in like this, remove these 2 soul sands, right? And then we'll trap the wither in bedrock where it doesn't blow up any blocks. So we could technically do that with warding instead.
If I do this, I should get a wither. Yeah, it didn't work.
Oh, don't tell me it doesn't work in this version. That'd be disappointing.
I don't think it works in 1.7. And now I'm going to have... well, I can just break, can't I?
You have to unward it first.
Well, no, if I just break the blocks, Hop Hulk's going to pick them up, so...
Oh, that's true.
As long as I can reach the blocks.
I
will leave that one because I can build a wither off that.
That's disappointing.
So, bam, bam, bam. So today we learned... Oh wait, yeah, it's 4 more yellow hearts because I already have a... Well, I have a green heart canister and I can't remember how I got it, but... I think it was a drop or something, or random or something. So it wasn't from the guy, that's for sure.
Yeah, we never managed to defeat that.
Well, I know I can actually defeat it solo. I know. But it's actually harder if there's 2 of you, because it does scale if there's 2 of you in the room. Just something to know. So, and there's a harder... So you were saying, yes, that's where you get the Gaia Spirits. But there's a harder one that you really want to be doing, with Gaia Guardian 2. So you can multiply your Gaia Spirits with him. That's, you need to use Gaia Spirits to create that one, but it gets you a lot more back.
Okay.
And it gets you some other things which are really awesome in Britannia.
Does that flower allow you placing on the side of blocks, or is it only above?
What was that?
The Britannia flower that places blocks that it picks up.
No, only above.
Okay.
And we need air blocks under the wings
Feet,
of the
yeah.
weather else.
You could have some way of removing those.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've got other ways of remotely placing blocks, possibly. But I need to look into it more. I would be very surprised if there's something I can't do with Thorncraft. I just don't want to be doing it with something like a golem because that's going to cause problems.
What
Right, one more.
about placing them on top of soul sand and then warding the soul sand? And then using that lens that we use to automate the trees with.
Well, you don't want warding. Okay, automatically warding is going to be a problem.
Well, no, not automatically warding. Here, look. If we have 3 soul sand, right? I want to be able to place on top of this row, then place on top of this row. We basically supply the flower with 6 soul sand. Then once we have that 6 soul sand, we give it 3 wither skeleton skulls that it places on top of that.
Yeah, but that's no longer got the wings, so...
Right, so then you would use that boar one, the boar lens, to then remove these 2. But only this soul sand at the bottom is warded, because it's only able to place on top of soul sand.
Well, no, it can place on top of any block. It's whatever block
Right,
you
but
specify.
you specify soul sand.
Well, yeah, you
But
just
we needed to
specify
place on top
granite
of
or
soul sand
something.
to place the top.
Well,
Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to place that top row
this
of soul
sounds
sand.
like a... I think there must be a better way of doing it.
Okay.
I just have... But there's also the old-fashioned method of we make a tunnel and drop the wither through a 1x1 tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get back out.
Right.
So there's always that. Makes the whole thing a lot taller, but you know, you got to drop him down.
Yeah, and if it's
As long as
unbreakable
he's in the
blocks
bottom
along the
bit
way, it's
before
a
it goes
problem.
boom, and it's far enough away from the thing where the things are, and then you ward all the blocks down.
Yeah. That doesn't sound like a bad
That
idea.
would be the easiest. That's basically the easiest vanilla way of doing it.
That's not
If you can move,
technically vanilla because there's
if you can move bedrock to be the blocks to do it with.
Yeah, but that's
If
not
you do it
vanilla.
with bedrock cage. Well, it is it sort of is. If you can find a way to...
There's not bedrock that deep in vanilla.
Oh, 2 more.
There's no non-wither breakable block other than bedrock. What you generally end up doing in vanilla to keep the wither from exploding is you place them in a bedrock configuration on the nether roof or underneath the end portal that contains the explosion. And that is only able to be done by placing them on the ground.
Right.
Or using pistons to push them up into the bedrock, as I'm sure is what they did before you could place them sideways.
Yeah. There's a few other things. So yeah, I'm going to have to... Oh, darn, I reset it again.
Yay, it wasn't me this time!
I
Actually
never
walked by
said
and
it
I'm
was
like, oh, I
always
would
you.
have done that, but it's not there anymore. That works. We're also out of aspect.
Right. Anyway. 3 more minutes. So yeah. Well, I actually have full yellows now, but I do need 1 more yellow canister, because as I say, I've got a green in there. Gives me a heart.
Nice.
I should be up to 1 green. The green might have come from the Ender Dragon, because we killed that, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did. But then
Right.
you would still need a Gaia Spirit.
No. Don't think so.
Yeah, you can get a green heart, but you still need the Gaia Spirit to craft the canister itself.
No, so I must have got it some other way.
Okay. Well, on that note,
Damn right.
it's the half-hour mark.
Is it? I make it another 2 minutes, but
Well, I figured we'd start wrapping up. I don't know what else we're
yeah.
needing to do here today.
No, as I said, there's one thing I wanted to check on. So we were talking about withers. Got a feeling there's something weird. I vaguely remember something about withers somewhere.
Okay.
Don't look like it was Thorncraft.
I love how the search function is broken.
Oh, circle magic.
Oh yeah, we can trap them in a circle.
No, not just trap them.
Okay.
Circle magic. Here we go. I remember this. You setting me alight, are you?
No, I turned it to nighttime. And I caught
Yeah,
on
and
fire.
I got struck by lightning.
No, I caught on fire.
Oh, you actually caught on fire. I. Yeah, you're giving me damage when you do that as well, by the way.
Yeah, because you're within range of the lightning strike.
Yeah, so I am being struck on lightning.
But I managed to catch on fire because I got on top of the lapis block.
Oh, okay.
What's up?
You can make chalk with ritual.
Mm-hmm.
And then you could do it with the ritual. Summon Taglock Kit's bound creature or player. That's not the one I was looking for, no. That's the Dome Impenetrable to Monsters. Raise a volcano, a lava pool must lie below. Lightning storms, block out sun. Rise the column of earth. Cooks food, hills plan. Pick by great fire. Send no by demons back. Call forth demon, call forth in. Call forth it with it. The inner area must be clear 7 by 7 by 4 blocks. With a skeleton skull, diamond vapor, ender pearl, and a villager. Or with a skeleton skull, diamond, ender pearl, and a tunestone, and then a charged tunestone.
Okay.
And we can summon withers with witchery. Okay, so there might be something we can do with that. Where you can teleport other players and mobs around with witchery as well. We'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking the whole pull them down a hole thing. Just boring.
Fair enough, I guess.
You don't agree it's boring?
I mean, I think it's a smart way of doing it. If there's a, I don't find, I guess,
I've done
enjoyment
it so
in,
many times,
doing it. Yeah, I enjoy doing it different ways because, I enjoy doing it the same way because I can go about gathering the resources for it or doing the actual task a different way, or I can style it differently.
My preferred way actually is not instead the hole is when you've got Draconic Evolution.
Mm-hmm.
You can drop the wither into a portal and set the coordinates of the portal where it will spawn.
I mean, Draconic
Basically
Evolution just has a thing that will immediately kill anything within a certain range, so...
Well, no, but that doesn't trigger until after the explosion, so you still want to get away from the...
Right, but...
So you create a wither box, much like we have done.
Mm-hmm, but you would teleport it into that, I know.
you teleport into the Witherbots via Draconic Evolution portal.
Right.
Which is really cool because you can make those flat and you drop them in, and he ends up in the bots. It's quite funny. So it's like doing the 1x1 hole without a hole. But that's an idea. Is can we teleport with her?
Maybe. What do we have that can teleport? We could do it with blood magic.
That's what I was thinking. If we set a teleportation focus, so the coordinates are inside the box, spawn the wither.
Doesn't it have to be on top of another teleposer, though?
No.
It doesn't?
The only reason we're doing that is so we can go back the other way.
Oh, that'd be amazing then. Yeah, we could trigger the teleposer,
Right.
teleport the wither into the box, kill the wither from the box.
Would have to... I'm actually hungry. We'd have to use the next teleposition focus up or something, because each one increases the range.
Mm-hmm. And we would need to have it on a 3x3 because the wither's going to be on any one of those spots.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that should work. We can have all of our auto build
And then we
there.
just trigger... So build redstone.
Thank you for the follow, Tenured Bat. Happy to have you.
So we have a redstone signal that places the soul sand, a redstone signal that places the heads, then a redstone signal that places the triggers the teleposer.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat.
That would definitely work.
Killing... Right, I think I already have a way of killing a wither. I haven't tried it. Right, so why don't we? Right, so what I need is... I need an empty bucket. And some aspects. Okay.
Let's see what he's crafting. A bucket of liquid death. I wonder what that does.
It does. Might it work? Maybe. I don't know whether it comes with us, but you know, we can certainly try.
Let's find out. Possibly. Stick around for a while and we'll find out.
Yeah, but it won't be much longer because we do actually have to wrap it up. So shall we try this next time?
Sure.
Right. Or where you can put the things on ready.
I'm trying to find one of them, but I keep forgetting the symbol.
If it works, we can show people how it works. What are you looking for?
The grave one.
The grave one.
Why are you unnaturally hungry at the moment?
Yes.
Ah, good job.
I also have full health, so I'm not too worried about it.
Ah, found it.
How's that there? Is there enough in there?
Yep. It was full. And now we need lightning.
Pterodactyl. There's quite a dark one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was there when
Here it
you
is.
picked them all up a minute ago. I also try and keep them continuous chains because actually it should be okay. Here it won't be, like this one won't be a fill at the moment. When the thing goes.
Ah, we're out.
Bye all, I'll see you. Oh. Pterodactyl. Let's just have a quick look.
Hello, Magic Phoenix. Welcome to the stream. Sadly, it is about to end.
Yeah. Let's search for aspect. That's usually easier because it just brings them all up. Right click that one. Cactus, sand's better than cactus. Cobblestone. There's some cobblestone in there.
Do the cobblestone tour. Let's see.
Keep an easy cobblestone. Ah, my unnatural hunger's worn off.
I don't think he sees this one.
You should do. Let me just check. Yeah.
What about this one? Or no, he's looking for Earth. That's the one that's broken.
Yeah. This is what I was saying by I need them continuous, or I need to go and click on every single location.
And there's poison.
Yep. 1 bucket of liquid death. Okay, we'll just try this once. So all I'm going to do for now is spawn the wither, wait for it to explode, and then pour the liquid death in there.
And watch him die. Let's see.
Well, that's hopefully what happens.
Yeah. There are a ton of wither skulls over here if you need them.
I've got a few. Not like they're expensive for us.
Fair enough.
Withers.
Okay, so we have a wither.
But I also want to scan this.
So why is this
here,
block here
scan the
warded,
wither.
by the way?
Because the explosion actually hits that block.
Ah.
Through the L. No, you can't scan a wither. Okay. Interesting.
That's perfect! Did he break the water block? Or is he just flying up?
We might need a lot of liquid death for this to work.
Does it dissipate?
Maybe? It looks like it's dissipating.
Okay, well, we'll work that out next time. Yeah, it's definitely dissipating.
There you go, it's gone. Yeah, as it does damage, and it also, I don't think it was doing any damage to the weather. It was...
It was, but he might have been generating faster.
Right, which is going to be a problem as well. Okay. Well, on that note, bye all. We'll see you all next time.
See you later. I'm streaming again on Saturday. Schedule is here. Have a nice night. I'll see you then.